So, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. My Twitch username is Sated Sazae, but everyone knows my first name. My name is Jack. I've been streaming on Twitch full time for 4 years. Even from the very beginning, when I first started, I decided to be full time. It was a dumb decision, but it paid off in the end. I am a UK based streamer. I do Pokemon content variety most of the time. It is very much shiny hunting, but do the occasional randomized Nuzlocke or challenge every now and then. I haven't been streaming Pokemon for the entire 4 years. I started 2 years ago on, I think it was like around November time, 2023. So I've been doing Pokemon for that long, and I've loved every single second of it.
For anyone who doesn't know you yet, how would you describe what you do on Twitch?
Ever since I've started streaming, I've always wanted to make a pretty chill, like, safe area for people to hang out with. So, I mean, it's gonna sound very cheesy and, cliche, but, my stream is a very relaxing place where people can hang out and just have a good time. But at times it can get very chaotic as well. But as a lot of people say, we do get a little bit chaotic at times. But mainly it's just a place where everyone can enjoy the same thing, talk about the same, or talk about anything really, and just sit back and relax for a couple of hours and watch some streams.
That's big fair. Next one is going to be how did your streaming journey actually start?
Oh, see, this is a long-winded one. So ever since I was like, I don't know, maybe like an early teenager, I've always wanted to do something to do with content creation. When I was like, I don't know, 13, I made YouTube videos about scooter tricks. Like I was terrible, by the way. I did not know how to do anything more than a tail whip on a scooter. But I made videos trying to teach other people how to do tail whips. And I don't know, do you remember uh the food challenge videos?
Yes.
That was one YouTube channel, but I can't remember the name of it. But I also tried to do that as well. So I tried to do like YouTube videos of like eating weird food or like making weird food. That kind of went downhill, and then I started working a proper job and worked there for like 5 years, and then it's a little bit of a sob story as well. But obviously, I never had the money to get like a proper PC. And then my grandma, she passed away, but she left in her will a pretty significant chunk of money. So what I did is I used that money to buy a PC, and I was like, if I don't start doing anything now, I'm never going to do it. So I loaded up Streamlabs OBS, loaded up a game, put my I think it was Hollow Knight was the first game that I ever played. So I loaded up, put my face cam in the corner, had the game going, and went, let's give it a go. And about a week in, I quit my job that I was working at because I was like, I want to do this full time. I didn't care about the money because obviously, I mean, when you first start off, that's just not even a thought.
Grind.
Yeah, it's a grind. But I was like, I want to put all of my effort into this, and I have done for the past 4 years. Like pretty much, 5 days a week. The only times I've taken days off is like going to conventions or going on holiday or stuff like that. But I have done 5 days a week pretty much consistently for 4 years. And the grind's paid off because, I mean, we're here now.
Less years than me, to be fair, streaming wise.
What was that, sorry?
Less years than me, streaming wise.
Yeah, no, I
started back in 2020.
2020. So that's only like what? That's only like an extra year, right?
Yeah. It's like crazy.
Yeah. But the variety, the variety was hard. But only 2 years ago, I started doing Pokemon, and ever since then, the community has been awesome. I've absolutely loved every single person that I've met, and I don't think that I would ever get burnt out from doing Pokemon anymore.
Makes sense. Pokemon is actually fun.
Yeah, unlike Fall Guys.
Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite, yeah. Which I've done both of those, and no, I'll be okay. No, not again.
Do you remember your very first stream? What went wrong?
The first stream that something went wrong. Oh, that something went wrong. I mean, my nickname is Sated Sazae for a reason. Something always Something always goes wrong within stream, but the first stream that something properly went wrong, I think, was when my alerts broke during a. So do you know Marbles on Stream?
Yes.
I took part in Marb Fest as one of the like streamers that they would raid into, and then they would carry on doing the program. Because so many people came in, my alerts broke, and for 2 hours straight, all I had was "Oh, it's slow, bro. Oh, it's slow, bro," and it was for 2 hours straight. Would not stop doing it. And I tried everything. I tried muting the alert box. I tried everything. I was sat there in a panic. Like, what's going on? Because I can't hear anything over the constant spam of the alert of, "Oh, it's slow, bro." So it was because I couldn't end either. I had a 2 hour slot. So I just had to put up with that for basically the entire time.
It sounds definitely annoying.
It's something.
What point did you realise streaming could be more than a hobby?
Oh, straight away. On it, yeah. Following off from what I said before, it's something that I like. Content creation was something that I wanted to do, but something about streaming felt so much more natural to me. Sitting in front of a PC with a script and pre-recorded gameplay, that just didn't click with me. Being actually there in the moment with a live chat, playing a live game, it just felt so incredibly natural. And from the first week that I did it, I was like, this is something that I can do. This is something that I can carry on doing. And it's straight from the beginning, and I enjoy it. Yeah, it's not a job, as much as I do it full time. It's not a job. It's just what I like doing.
Who were your biggest inspirations early on?
Oh gosh, I never really watched too many streamers before I started streaming. There was a few that I did watch. I watched quite a lot of like League of Legends streamers because at the time I was still playing the game. So you had like Darius, there was like Ankle Spanking, all your classics. I watched a little bit of Soda Poppin', but like I would say now it's more like German 985. I absolutely love that man. I think he's fantastic. But no, I never really had too many people that I watched. It was more of just a thing that I wanted to do. But yeah, like League of Legends streamers were probably my first kind of inspiration.
Then Pokemon.
And now obviously everything's Pokemon, yeah.
Nothing like no shooters, nothing.
No, nothing. No, like FPS games, nothing like that. It basically was like League of Legends and then Pokemon.
That's definitely a good thing then. And now you're a partner on Twitch.
Yeah, and now we made it. Well, that's all thanks to the Pokemon community. I don't think I could have done it without the support from everyone. Otherwise, because that's the thing about streaming, it's like I'm just sat here. The people that really make it happen is the people that are watching. So I have to give thanks to everyone else.
Nice. I'm now part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and everyone's just so lovely, and everyone supports each other. It's double thumbs up for the Pokemon community.
It was me.
Hey, we're here right now. This is support.
I mean, slowly getting there. I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm now got 666 followers.
Have you swapped from doing something else to go into Pokemon?
I used to stream a game called Vigor.
Okay.
On Xbox, but that game's now gone out the window.
Oh, like the servers went down.
No, the server's not going down. The game's still going there by the devs. Got rid of the partnership last year for the game, so loads of partners have quit the game.
Oh, okay.
Loads of players have got fun games, like games full of bugs. I mean, when I say bugs, I mean they update more bugs.
And then bugged up, yeah.
More bugs. It's like it's a dead big game basically.
Yeah. But so you've made a big swap from playing that to go into Pokemon.
To Pokemon.
Yeah, and the thing is that you were like people that were there for Vigor might not be there for Pokemon. That's the risk that you have of losing a community when you swap into something completely different. But you're part of a big Pokemon community. So
But I'm known for shooting games and also Pokemon.
Yeah, you have to find the balance, right?
So I'm thinking at some point that I might do a Baker's game stream at some point. I reckon.
Yeah.
Might work.
Yeah, or you could make 2 different Twitch accounts, and you can have one for your FPS games and one for your Pokemon. So Pokemon stays Pokemon, and then FPS stays FPS.
Restarting a streaming life for shooters.
Yeah, I know. It's just restarting the grind again.
That's gonna be really hard to keep.
Yeah.
Might as well at some point,
Yeah.
or to keep one for both genres.
Yeah. Yeah, and just do certain days of certain ones.
Yeah, I mean, I can now do Proverbs now on OBS, so it's like, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
So I built my PC as well last year from scratch.
Oh, you built it from scratch? Oh, I could never. I am such a technophobe.
Separately, so I had to buy a new PC case. My old one wasn't working. I had to buy a motherboard from Curry, so forth. But over 3 months.
Oh yeah.
Mine. My mate came over last year in, I think, July or August to build it, and we couldn't get it working because the power supply was 40.
Oh, lovely.
It's like, done it one evening.
You know, yeah, and then boom, once you see that power button turn on, you're like, oh, there we go. I could not. I'm such a technophobe.
Yeah, now I'm recording that or streaming that is a lot better.
Yeah, exactly, because now you've got a working PC now.
Definitely a good thing. How do you decide what games and content to stream?
So I would say that there's 2 major inputs of what I decide when I want to stream. Number 1 would be popularity of a game, because if there's more people watching that category, then there's more likely more people gonna click on your channel. Number 2, what I fancy playing, something that I find fun myself, because community are always going to have more enjoyment watching a streamer who enjoys what they're playing rather than someone that's forcing themselves to play something that they don't really enjoy. So I would say they're the main 2, and obviously games that are coming out in the future as well, because of Pokopia, coming out. It's not normally what I would play, but it's Pokemon, it's Animal Crossing. What more could you ask for? It's good.
I mean, I can't play it at the moment, can I? I'm on the Switch 2, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. It does suck that basically what most of the games coming out for the Switch this year are all gonna be Switch 2 exclusive. Yeah.
Gen 10, I'm screwed.
Well, Gen 10's not until November normally. So
the normal Switch as well, the first Switch, maybe.
That's if they do, it'd be good.
It'd be
If
nice.
they do, it'd be good. But I think it's highly unlikely they'll bring it to the Switch
I mean,
one.
I'll probably save money to get the Switch 2.
Yeah, well, you got time. You got time. It's not until November.
I don't work, that's why it'd be harder. What's your process of keeping streams fresh when you're live so often?
Oof. Keeping them fresh, making it so people don't get stale of it. I honestly, I don't really know what I do to make people stay around so much. I really don't. I'm high energy. I keep the conversation going. Changing up the games is also good. I mean, obviously, the past couple of months, especially with the partner push, I've been focusing on Legend ZA. It's the most popular Pokemon game that's currently being streamed on Twitch. So I did a lot of that, but then changing up what you do within the game. So you're not just doing the same thing. You do some battling, you do some shiny hunts, you do specific hunts. Because obviously it got released in October, Halloween, I did trying to catch every spooky Pokemon before Halloween or before the end of October. Little challenges like that are always good, but also changing up what you play is also really, really good. So have one day where you're doing stuff with a community, Dynamax Adventures, and another day where you're doing something a little bit different or a little bit harder. And then just keeping the conversation going is how, bring people, make them stay.
Makes sense. Unfortunately, I haven't got a Sword and Shield on the Switch. I can't do that.
You haven't got Sword and Shield. Well, we might have to change that then.
I've borrowed Sword and Shield now off my uncle. I've borrowed Sword, I think, of my uncle before. I was playing on his Switch Lite for my
Yeah.
Switch. I've done the game on his Switch.
Do you think that's something that you would enjoy doing, like Dynamax Adventure?
I'll redo it again, restart.
Oh, replay through the game again? Okay. I'm sure we could sort something out. I don't think Sword and Shield's incredibly expensive. Oh, no, but you're looking on the wrong website, you know? That's CEX. I'm talking about getting a game code off like GTA or something. It's gonna be a lot.
You've got loaded. In that.
Yeah, yeah. You got loaded. You got Kinguin. You got yeah. Yeah. I bet you could find it for like £22.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice.
Something like
Stuff like
that.
that. How much of your own on stream personality is you versus a performance?
Oh, that. Oh God, that's a hard hitting question. Holy moly, I wasn't expecting that. I would say that I'm a lot more passive in my day to day life because I mean, there's not really that much exciting stuff going on when I'm just walking around the house or sitting watching TV. If I go out, like if you meet me at like a convention, I'm probably gonna be very much like I am on screen. I am high energy, especially when I'm around people and there's something going on. But if I was like, if we were just if there was just two people sat at a pub or something, I'm gonna be relatively chill. But I would say that there is obviously an exaggeration of character during stream, but I wouldn't say that it's forced. I would say that is still me. It's just how I change when I'm streaming.
Yeah, I'm just crazy myself. I'm just crazy.
Exactly. We're all a little bit crazy, but if we're not crazy, then it's not fun.
Yeah, I mean, normal's boring, right?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, at this point in time, what even is normal anymore?
What's a stream idea you tried that completely flopped?
Ooh, God, a stream idea that I tried that completely flopped. I'm going through my mind to see what I did throughout all my streaming. I mean, Fortnite was pretty bad. When I played Fortnite for like 3 months, and it doesn't help that I'm terrible at the game as well. So I was getting carried, and I wasn't having a good time because I would it'd be like a 4 hour stream or something of me loading in, dying, and then going back to the lobby. People, I don't think people had that much fun watching that.
I feel bad though, because like while I play Fortnite, I'm wasting that. I'm a bot, so I get
Yeah.
kills. So I carry.
Mhm.
I couldn't shoot anything. I was like, I can aim. I'm not a stormtrooper.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you're especially if you're used to like FPS games, I guess that's like kind of your forte. But like I went from yeah, yeah. I mean, apart from that, I don't really know. I played a couple of games that I thought were quite enjoyable. There was this indie game called Nobody Saves the World. I actually like way back I uploaded that entire series to YouTube because I really enjoyed it. But it was such a niche indie game that most of the time when I was playing that like years ago, it was just me. And it was just me enjoying a game, and I didn't mind, I really didn't care because I was enjoying what I was doing, but I would consider that a flop too.
How would you describe your community in 3 words?
Welcoming, caring, and then in like trolly, kind of, but like in fully air quotes because they're only trolly to me. They only rage bait and troll me, but apart from that, to everyone else, they're absolutely lovely.
I was like, yes, I'm streaming that with someone trying to train you guys like slow poke.
Mm. They try to. I checked the held item. It happened too much in Scarlet Violet. It happened too much because I'm always happy to help people evolve or trade their Pokemon. And the amount of because I don't think you could check held item in Scarlet Violet. So the amount of Slowpokes that got traded to me that evolved into Slowkings, and I could not stop the trade. There's too many to count.
What's the best chat moment you ever experienced?
The best chat moment? Oof. What has chat done that's been so significant to me? See, if I don't say anything here, they're gonna hate me because they'll be like, "What about this moment?" I feel like the best chat moment was when I got Shiny Celebi because the uproar, the absolute like hysterics and spamming, and everyone was so excited. It was such an awesome moment because for like a good 5 minutes, it was just everyone so excited as well. I was there for a long time doing it, so having everyone also share that excitement was awesome to see.
I bet. How many rolls was it to get the shiny Sazae?
It was 15,338, and I was doing it on a singular console. And not only that, I didn't have a capture card, so I had my phone in a tripod aimed at the 3DS while I was doing it. So that's how I was recording it, and it took me. So it was 100 in total. It was like 156 hours. And not only that, but it was also I got it on my birthday, so it just added to the extra excitement.
But anyway, you got YMCA, well not YMCA, Gamstol playing in the background. Banana outfit. You in that? And you went, you looked into that and you put, he's wearing a banana outfit.
I am the banana man.
I told him up, I was on my friend about you before this interview and that. I told him about you. Banana outfit. I was laughing.
Well, I'm glad he enjoyed it. A lot of people do.
Yeah, but my friend that who helped me earlier on that doesn't like he's not at the age he didn't grow up with Pokemon.
Yeah.
His, I won't say his age, but he's higher up. He's older than me.
Yeah.
I talk about Pokemon that he goes, I don't know what you're on about.
The good thing is that it's never too late to get into Pokemon, right?
He's not a fan of it. Neither of his kids and that. His wife's not a fan of it. But he's not so much on Pokemon from me.
Yeah, because you're a Pokemon nerd, so then he learns third party.
He takes part in my channel now. He takes part of the community game.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you're indoctrinating him slowly.
So he gets it on my every Pokemon that it was on my channel. They caught a Pokemon thing that's popped up. He caught it on my channel. So he's like, he's slowly getting into it.
He will. At one point, he will be like, "What game would you recommend for me to play for the first time?" And you'll be like, "Yeah, we got him, lads."
How do you handle trolls or negativity without killing the vibe?
Well, sometimes it does. Sometimes it does really kill the vibe. Which is a thing that you have to deal with. But I think a lot of the time is at first, first message, it could be a troll, but then you never know. It could be that they just mistyped it or they didn't mean it in that sort of way. So I always give them like a second chance. So without like timing them out or like having the mods go crazy, I always give them a second time. And if they are the exact same the second time, then it's just out. It's just if you're gonna be like that is not what my community is about. If you're gonna come in here and try and ruin the vibe of the community, then it's an easy fix. We're just gonna ban you, and then you can't come back. But there are times where it could be a message straight away, which just ruins you, or just it really puts you off. But a lot of what the community that we've done is if a troll comes in and they say something, for example, one of my most famous quotes. It was from when I first started streaming, when a person came in and said, none of us think you're funny. We're just here because you're good looking. And we quoted that. And now that just gets used as we use it as a form of a joke now. So when you get trolled, you just take that troll and just turn it into something funny, which the community can, use. So I think that's a good way of counteracting it, is using it against them as for something funny.
It's like a comedy act.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Make him really blush out with red.
But I mean, it's happened. It's happened. It's happened a few times. Most recent one was I yap a lot. I yap a lot. I talk. Someone came in. First message was, "Dude, shut up and just play the game." I was like, "You came into my chat first of all." That was it was a couple months ago or something like that, and it was just first of all, you came into my chat, so it was your decision to come here. And then second of all, ban. So get them out of there. But then the rest of the chat was just by the way, Jag, can you stop talking now? And I was like, okay, all right, okay. So they just carry it. They just carry it on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a clip. Yeah, but no, I mean, there are parts where it can hurt you, but you just got to try and keep on going if it does do that to you.
When I'm streaming on my Xbox and that, I always get messages on Xbox, saying get a haircut, streams reported, you're cheating, stuff like that. But there's no joke on Twitch and that with me. If I'm streaming game and that, they go, stop using a Cronus.
Yeah, stop cheating.
Serious? But I'll play on my pleasure is now. I'll play default settings. I'll tell partners now how I play the game that. And I get told, stop cheating. Reported. Cheating.
I haven't changed anything. All of my hotkeys are the same.
One time that, on Empire Nat in the evening on Mace Nat, Dizzy, JS Nat, Empire Nat. Or on Call of Duty 6, on Black Ops 6, multiplayer. As a team in that. And the message in chat was saying, reported. Cheated. Aimed at us, aimed at the group.
You should take that as just take that as a compliment, right? Like they think that I'm cheating. This is great.
All of us there were just laughing their heads off.
You're just that good that people think that you're cheating. That's a big W.
In the, I guess, kill someone that, like one of us hit them and the other person finish them off. That's fine. So we both get the kill. It's like, why not? Assist.
It's perfect. Yeah. It pads everyone's KDA, so it's amazing.
To be fair. What do you think makes the Twitch community actually healthy?
I mean, as healthy as lurkers are, having a good chat, you know, where it's a constant chat, it could be anything, you know, absolutely anything. I think that is very, very healthy. That as well as that your chatters do get along with each other. I think that's probably one of the main things is that you never want like chatters to, you know, go against each other or have a beef with someone. Like if you have beef, squish it, you know, that's the kind of thing. So to make it a healthier community, having them all get along, having them all know each other and like welcome each other when they come into the chat and, you know, just all of that kind of stuff, I think makes it a very healthy place to be.
And then not like people comment like swearing at you and that and so forth.
Yeah. Yeah, like, oh, they're here, you know, kind of thing. It's like, no, we don't have that. Yeah, we don't have that. Oh, okay.
Can we ban GLA? Or can we ban GLA Wolf?
Yeah. Yeah.
The banner that you got in the community.
Yeah, that you must know between Kuna and CJ, ban CJ. It's like, yeah, give me 100 subs, I'll ban CJ for a day. Yes, yeah. But speaking of Gangnam Style, my wig just came in. My Nurse Joy wig's here. I just have to wait for the outfit now, and then we'll go for round 2 on Just Dance. I just do it off YouTube. I just Google. I just go on YouTube and just type in like Just Dance and then a song of their choice, and then just follow it. Give it a try. It's more of a workout than you think. After the first song, I was like.
What's something that viewers would be surprised to learn about streaming?
About streaming as a whole? Yes. Oof. If they don't know anything to do with streaming at all, the amount of time that it takes to set up like a good layout and overlay in OBS and alerts, there's so much stuff going on that you have to figure out. Like emote, like you have to figure out what emotes you want. You got to figure out what your overlay or what your theme's going to be. Then you've also got like all your alerts. There's so many settings. When I first opened up OBS for the first time, my mind went blank because I was like, there's so many different buttons. So that's why I first started using Streamlabs, because Streamlabs is very friendly to new people. It kind of shows you what you kind of need to have to start your first stream, like the bare minimum. And then once you kind of get to know that, then it's probably better to go over to OBS because then you already kind of learned that. But for someone who doesn't know anything about streaming or hasn't ever streamed before, the settings and everything you have to do in other websites like Streamlabs website or Stream Elements, there's a lot going on there. And if you're not very savvy with technology like myself, it can be scary, honestly. Oh yeah, yeah. Especially when things start breaking as well, and then you don't know how to fix them, and you're like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we got past that though. We're all good again. Yeah.
How much prep goes into a stream that looks casual?
How much? Not much prep goes into a stream. I'm not gonna lie. For me personally, I have my layouts for different things in OBS. So I have like my double switch one or my single switch one. So the prep in the morning is realistically just making sure the lights are on And when I open up OBS, create the source projector of whatever I'm using. So if I'm playing only a Switch 2, make sure the Switch 2 is on this screen. Make sure my microphone isn't muted because that's a classic thing, streamers muted, everybody. But apart from that, there's really not too much prep work that goes in unless I'm doing something new that needs a new overlay, because then I need to then set up all the new overlay, get everything, stretched and fitting properly in that new thing, make sure all the levels are working, and then that's the hard part, but that's like a one and done, because once you've done that, you're good for all the streams you're doing for that afterwards.
But then, like, people trying out chat as well, you're muted, and people trolling you saying, muted!
Yeah, streamer's muted, and then you're like, wait, no, I'm not. Wait, no, I'm not.
So I know my mate Tiny, she streams that, but when she streams that, people try saying, when she starts saying, you're muted when she talks.
Yeah, you look at your volume mixture, make sure the sliders going up and down, look at your microphone, make sure that's not muted. It'd also be like a boy who cried wolf kind of scenario. They say it so much when you're not muted that when you are muted and then they say, oh, streamer muted, you're like, oh, you're just joking with me when you are in fact muted.
What's the hardest part of streaming no one talks about?
Hardest part of streaming that no one talks about. I mean, I feel like this one people do talk about, which is looking at numbers. I feel like it's a really hard thing to do because it can change your whole mental. But if we're going off like what no one talks about, I mean, it could be easy for some people, but I feel like for me, knowing what to do next is very hard. I always try and ask the chat, what would you like to see? Because obviously, I'm here for them. They're watching me. I want to make sure that I'm playing something. So I would say for me, the hardest thing that no one talks about is genuinely like, what do you play next? What is the next thing that you want to do? Because I mean, you could just load up any random game, or you could put the thought into it and be like, okay, I haven't done this in a while. I could do this. And there's just so much on the plate that you just need, for me, I need the support from the community to be like, hey, no, I would like to watch an ORAS playthrough, which we're doing at the moment. So obviously I started doing my mudkip resets, so that will keep me going until Pokopia, and then I know for a fact that Pokopia is going to be a game that I'm going to play for a couple of months, and then we have a gap from March to November when Gen 10 comes out. That's gonna be a hard thing. Like, do I play Pokopia for like 5 months? Probably not. No, I probably don't do that. So what do I do in between? It's the organizing and the yeah. That's the good thing though, is that there are so many different things to do that it's not so much that there's not like you don't know what to pick from. It's the fact that which of these cool hunts do I want to do? Like someone told me earlier that apparently you can hunt the story mode Latias in ORAS. Like the one that you get for the story is shiny huntable, but each reset is 5 minutes long. So it's like, do I do that? Like,
If you started over today, what would you do differently?
If I started streaming fresh again today, I would stick to one game and make that game unless you genuinely want to be a variety streamer, then that's your thing. But for me, I found the best is just to stick with one game. Because then you start to build a community over from that one game. The only downside is obviously if you were to get burnt out from that one game and you wanted to swap, a lot of that community will probably not want to carry on unless they are like dead, they're fans and they're like, wherever you go, I'll go because I like the content. A significant amount of them will drop out. So if I were to start streaming again, that and also good overlays, a good overlay, or even just like having your camera and the gameplay as well. Having like your OBS sorted out is going to be very important as well. Because when I first started, my OBS, like each page had like 80 things on it. I could barely find a single thing. I mean, even now, it's not much better, but it's kind of there. Yeah, it's kind of there.
It's like your one, like your one's very detailed. You're over there and that. On my streams,
Yeah,
it's like a little bomb thing with a name on it. That's it. With the game and my camera.
you don't. I mean,
Perfect. It's not
yeah,
super zoom in.
whatever suits you, really.
I mean,
I like the overlay because it shows like the logo.
yeah.
It shows the logo. It shows the game. I've got a little bit for the chat box as well. It looks clean. It looks professional.
Overwhelming. Like
Yeah, and you haven't got too much going on. But yeah, main thing is I would say I would have if I could start again from the beginning, I probably would just start with Pokemon. I wouldn't have even tried variety. I did enjoy my variety times, but the burnout that I felt on the games I was playing then compared to just playing Pokemon is completely different.
I bet. What advice would you give small streamers to grow right now?
Um, to grow for growth is really weird because the Twitch algorithm, it picks and chooses what it wants and who it wants. So you could be the most energetic and lovely streamer ever, and it comes down to just Twitch being Twitch if you get seen or not. But chat interaction is a huge thing. If people come in and they see that you're talking to chat, then they're going to want to stay. And then if someone else comes into that chat and sees that, there's other people chatting, they're more inclined to chat as well or stay as well. If someone comes into a stream and you're just sat there not saying anything, playing a game, they're more than likely just going to leave because there's nothing going on. Apart from that, I really don't know because the growth is I think it really depends on what game you're playing. If you're playing like a community game, play more with your chat. If you're playing Fortnite, do custom lobbies. If you're doing Fall Guys, do custom lobbies. Get people involved with what you're doing. But apart from that, a good schedule as well is insane for growth. As long as when people know when you're streaming, what time you're streaming, then more people are going to be like, oh, I know who to watch this day, and it will help out. So a big schedule, like a proper sort out schedule, is going to be very important for that.
Makes sense. I mean, my screen at the moment is like everywhere.
Yeah. But
It's like, I've been streaming that. It's been the right mindset for it as well.
yeah.
Fresh mindset, not.
I mean, outside influences can obviously change that. So if you've got a lot of stuff going on, if your work is very sporadic, you can't have a set schedule. But what you could set yourself is a couple days where you are going to stream, and if anything changes, then you can just update that and just change it. Or cancel stream and be like, hey, I'm sorry, we're canceling stream. We'll do it. Hopefully, we'll see how work is tomorrow. If nothing's bad, then we can do it tomorrow. So I think that's a good thing.
That's what I was like. But my mate told me that saying if no one's in chat normally not normally do like got viewers.
Chat like you've got viewers. Yeah. I mean, 100%. Chat like you've got 20 people there speaking to you. Not obviously don't make up messages in your head and reply to them in your head because then people might think you're a little bit doolally. But yeah, that's why when I first started streaming, I played Hollow Knight because the scenes are always changing. The story is always continuing. So there's always something to talk about. I would say if someone first started streaming soft resets of a legendary in Pokemon, you're going to have a hard time trying to keep on thinking of things to talk about because all you're seeing is title screen, Pokemon. Is it not a shiny reset? Yeah, exactly. There's nothing's changing. Everything's staying the same. So it's a lot harder to continuously talk to yourself when you're only seeing one thing.
Where do you see Twitch and live streaming heading next?
I don't think Twitch is going anywhere, personally. I think it's going to be live streaming and stuff like that. There's more. I would say there's probably more people that watch streams than there are some live program services. Maybe not Netflix because it's one of the biggest, but some of the smaller ones, you've probably Twitch has probably got more viewers on average of people tuning in and watching a streamer than those other ones. And especially with the big streamers earning those big bucks, it does help Twitch keep on going. I don't think there's going to be any significant change in how Twitch runs. or anything like that. It could be that there might be a new thing that comes out that more people are interested in. Like IRL is really popular right now, so we might see a spike in IRL, and then see a drop in like gaming. But apart from that, I don't think it's going. I don't think there's a. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think we're pretty safe for now.
Sorry about that. What does success look like for you now, not when you started?
Getting that partner tick, 100%. That was a huge goal for me. I mean, I a couple years back, I kind of got used to the fact that I probably won't become a Twitch partner. You know, like it's going to be too hard for me. But that was always the goal. And I know that like at the moment on Twitch, you don't there are really no changes from becoming partner, but it's the self goal of I did this, you know, I managed to get to the next step was just amazing. But without that, success is just, you know, if you're a streamer, success for a streamer is having a good stream. So if you're consistently having good streams where you think that you did good, then I would say that's what success looks like. It really depends on it's subjective at the end of the day because everyone's goals are going to be different on Twitch. Some people might want to make a lot of money, so their success would be getting rich, or some people might just want to make friends, so their success for them is making friends online. So it's very subjective when it comes down to it. So success for me was reaching that goal of partner, which we've done, and my next success would just be to carry on having good streams with a good community and having fun.
That's a good thing then. What advice would you give someone trying to reach a partner today?
Partner pushing can be weird. I know that this isn't advice, but partner pushing can be weird because you can do it and then get declined, or you can do it, get partnered, and then lose viewers, and that makes you feel bad, and then you don't stop streaming. I would say you've got to be prepared to put in the work if you want to try and get partner. If you are sporadic and you know your games are all over the place and all of that stuff, I feel like I have to try and figure out what you want to do first before you maybe go for that goal. But my advice would be make sure you're ready for it. Really think about, do you want to do this? Because once you get those numbers and then afterwards you see those drop, are you ready to see those numbers drop? Like, are you ready to take that into account that some people are genuinely only there for the partner push, and once it's completed, it's done. They do, some of them do, but on the other hand, some people that join for the partner push will be like, oh, wow, this is a really nice place, and they'll stay. So it's a 50-50. But I think the main advice for someone who is partner pushing would just be obviously a very consistent schedule, and just keep on doing what you're doing.
South Point as well, like promoting streams in like people's Discord servers. No, it's like promo.
Yeah. Social media is very important too. Sorry, let me add that. Yeah, social media is very important. Did I do that? No, because I'm terrible at editing. I cannot edit to save my life. So I occasionally did post on X, and Blue Sky that I was going live and I'm partner pushing, because you never know who it could reach. You never know who's going to see it. So that is a very important thing as well. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Where do you see where do you think streaming will be in 5 years?
Streaming for me or streaming as a whole? Streaming for me, I would like to see me kind of just be who I am still and do what I'm doing, but with just a bigger audience. Maybe I would like to maybe try and not so much take a break from streaming, but definitely maybe if I were to cut down my hours and maybe focus some more on YouTube, maybe do actually take the time to learn how to edit and make YouTube videos, because more exposure on other platforms means more exposure overall. So, it's all good stuff. But I would like to see where I see myself in 5 years is sat behind my computer screen, with a Pokemon game on my PC with a bunch of lovely people in my chat, just enjoying it how we are now. I don't have any big like aspirations. I just want to keep on going how we are now because I'm in a good spot and I'm liking what I'm doing.
How do you avoid burnout?
Oh, burnout is a killer. It truly is. I think this goes back to also like the retention of viewers as well. But I think swapping up your games every now and then will prevent that. If you start to feel like it's the feeling when you wake up and you're like, I just don't want to stream. That's when you know there's something that you need to change. Because if you enjoy streaming and you wake up one day and you're just like, you know what, I just really don't care about today, then there's something that needs to change. And it could be as simple as just changing what you do. It could be hours that you do. You might be streaming too long, or just the game you're playing is just not doing that. So to prevent it, if you start feeling like that, just load up a different game and see how you feel. Do you have that same enjoyment again? If you don't, then there might be something else you need to change.
Makes sense. Have you ever thought about quitting? What kept you going?
I've thought about quitting. Um, I've been through like a lot of Twitch drama. Awful stuff. It's just horrible. I hate it. I would much rather just stay out of it. But there was one point where I did very much contemplate giving up, but it was the people that were around me that kept me going. They were like, "You can't let this bring you down." They were like, "Do you love what you do?" Yeah, of course I do. And they're like, "So then don't let this do like don't let them win. You carry on going and you carry on doing what you're doing, and you'll see the light at the other side." And I'm glad I listened to them because I mean, I wouldn't be where I am right now, enjoying streaming so much with an amazing community and, part of a even bigger Pokemon community, which all, really care about each other. If I gave up, I wouldn't have had any of that. So, yeah, no, having good friends around you, if you do ever have that like inkling that you want to quit or stuff like that, having friends around you to support you is the number one thing.
Like bubbles, I think. Like good friends who keep you going, streaming that, keep you happy.
Yeah, yeah, because your mind will trick you into thinking that you should just give up and you should just go. It's the other people around you that have the outside perspective
Yeah.
that keep you going, and that's what you need.
Second point of view.
Yeah, exactly. It's having someone else be there, like you're being dumb, you're being an idiot. Like you're doing great. Don't let them bring you down. Just carry on going. All you need is that backup support.
Yeah, makes sense. How do you separate streamer you from real life you?
I don't really a lot. It when I turn off stream, I normally hang around with people which are like members of the community. So it's like the only real time that I'm separating my streaming life from my real life is normally Saturdays. Saturdays are what we call Catadays. It's a day I spend with my girlfriend, but we have the whole house to ourselves right now. So I told her I was like, you know what, you'll be fine for like an hour or so without me, and she was like, yeah, yeah, it's fine, go ahead. But those days are like the days which I don't really interact or do anything Twitch related.
Yeah.
I'll pop into a few people's streams and say hi, I hope everything's going well, but it's nothing more than that. I don't spend all my time looking, and that's what gives me a refresh and what separates it. Apart from that, like when I end stream, I'm in a Discord playing games and talking with people from the community, so that it kind of just carries on. It's just like an external streamer part, and then after that, it's just bed, wake up, stream, and go again. Yeah.
Wake up. Instantly stream to your steps.
Yeah. Oh no! Whoa! 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 Okay, that was one time. That was one time recently that I overslept, and I still streamed. I still went and streamed. I was just like, I looked at the time; it was 12:30, and I was like, "Oh no!"
What boundaries are non-negotiable for you with your that audience?
I'm a very open guy, I think. I don't have that many boundaries. Obviously, you've got your chat rules. So, I mean, I'm very open. A lot of people can ask me questions. I'm very open about my mental health and that I suffer from depression. I have to take tablets for it and stuff like that. But apart from that, it's the boundaries would be obviously how you treat other people. So if you start, treating someone else in the chat poorly, then I'm going to have to be like, okay, you're overstepping. And obviously anything that breaks the vibe and the friendliness, like, obviously, anything against the LGBTQ plus or, like any or racial slur, like all of those things would be overstepping the boundary. But apart from that, I'm normally very open about everything. So
What's your comfort game to stream or play off stream?
I used to be really big into World of Warcraft. Massive, massive World of Warcraft nerd. It takes its phases though, because new expansion will drop. You get super excited for new expansion. You hardcore play that for a couple of months. You kind of pretty much do everything that you can, and then it kind of just dies down a little bit because it gets into the monotonous grinding every single day doing the same thing. So that would probably be one. Number two is just games with friends like Repo, Lethal Company, those kind of like friend slot games. We played Peak for a little bit as well. At the moment, I'm playing a game called For the King, which is like a D&D kind of esque dungeon crawler game with like where you pick up loot as you go, which is for your character, and you just get stronger and just completing the story. So yeah, I like those kind of games. I like playing friend slot because it gets everyone involved as well. Apart from that, I don't really play too much Pokemon off stream. I save that for on screen because if I were to play that off screen as well, it would be too much. It'd be too much because then I'm like, oh, I'm playing this all the time off screen, and then I'm going live and doing it for 6 or 7 hours.
Like, I play Pokemon off stream, so I've got because DS and that's on my traditional only thing I've got off a handheld. It's on my phone.
Yeah.
I play much during the day. I play more. That's like I try and on stream, some on stream and some off stream. Do the decks. It's like
trying to get that finished.
if I get it done, like go back to redo file it, something like that, or do on the file it because it'd be harder. And then more Pokemon for like DLCs, so forth. So I'm gonna do the next one after I've done the Shiny Dex for DLC for the NCA. I'm gonna do the Violet one for Shiny Dex.
Are you going back and doing Scar? Oh, you're oh no!
Imagine how painful that's gonna be.
And you're playing on a Switch one too.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I have to put my other uncle's game, like Scarlet, to get the other shinies. And do that.
Yeah, because you need the regional form, or you need the ones which are different in the games.
It's gonna be a proper pain in the ass because I want to do that. That would be more entertaining than me struggling with I'll stream filing that for the Shiny Dex and watch me rage. That's trying to find shinies to be no noise. That you got no the color is for the shiny, and the noise.
Yes. Yeah.
But then again, like Pikachu shiny, it's hard to notice.
Have you tried like Happiny or like Igglybuff or like Elekid?
No, I'm not trying that. It's like Ditto white and shiny if it's transformed.
Yeah, you don't see this. Yeah, because it's like near the lighthouse in Scarlet Violet. Ditto transforms into like Meowth, so you have to encounter the Meowth, wait for it to transform, and then it'll be shiny or not. You can't tell on the overworld. Zora.
Yeah. You can't see the shiny.
They're all the little mastiffs around that area. Yeah, it could be there's some really annoying hunts in that one. It's like Minior as well. Minior.
On my playthrough before now, I've got a shiny Minior.
Yeah, because the shields up doesn't change, so you have to knock it down to 50 HP.
Or you do what your Pokemon does now. When you send Pokemon out, it attacks. It won't attack a shiny.
Yes, you won't attack a shiny.
I did that with Minior. I got Minior. That Minior is a tank.
Well, now what you've got to do is you've got to get all different color forms of Minior.
Yeah, one shiny for Minior, for all the same colors.
But in home, it does show the different colors. Yeah. So if you ever do like a form dex, you do have to do every Minior, even though the shinies are the same. In home, it does show yellow, blue, purple, and stuff like that.
I mean, how much is home for the more boxes? How much is that? Boxes. So I've got the basic one. Basically, I've got the standard box now. I've got one box now on home.
Yeah. Because otherwise you have to pay it's like £3.99 a month or something for extra boxes.
So I'm gonna do There's that lot separately to get the register that.
Yeah.
So there's been more money spent out. What is your favourite snack or drink while streaming?
Recently I haven't really been eating that much because of the stress of the partner push. I haven't really been like eating too much throughout. But pork scratchings are definitely up there. I love myself a little bag of Mr. Porky pork scratchings. And I mean, come on, yeah, monster. Yeah, yeah. I pretty much always have a monster in hand when I'm streaming. But when it comes to food wise, any sort of pack of crisps I can get my hands on, or pork scratchings. Recently, I've been on a health kick and I've been eating bell pepper with hummus, and it's really good. So that currently is my snack.
Makes sense. I've never had a hummus.
Oh, some people dislike it because of the grainy texture, but like chopped up bell peppers, scoop a little bit of hummus. It's so good.
It's like when you say Monster Energy, you drink Monster Energy. Yeah, I've not had a Monster Energy since the 31st of December last year.
Are you just trying to cut it out?
I've completely stopped energy drinks.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to do.
In January, and maybe it's now in the new year in 2026. How many weeks now?
Yeah,
be like 3 or 4 weeks almost.
Yeah, you'd be like just over 3 weeks in,
which is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't crave it, then you're on a good path.
It's like, I drank while drinking them. I was like 3 different type of drinks a day. I was just drinking them before I sleep. Because I was just in bed all the time sleeping, drinking them.
Yeah.
So now I'm stopped. I'm literally up a little bit longer than normal, but I'm still tired all the time.
Yeah, it'll take some time for your like natural energy to kick back in again, so you're not relying off caffeine.
So I've not had anything. I don't really make tea indoors anymore, so I have tea when I'm out. Mums or my uncles have tea.
Yeah.
I don't make it indoors anymore, which is a good thing.
Just water.
Either that or milk, or Oasis.
Oh, you gotta love a good glass of milk.
I want to know.
Oh, love this. Yeah.
Mums and that are dying about 2 bottles in a week of milk.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's good for you.
On my own.
All that calcium.
On my own. Only me having it as well. 2 bottles, like, it was bad. If you were to stream with anyone, who would it be? Like a dream collaboration or collab?
Oh, a dream collab? With anyone? See, it would have to be German985. He is just such a funny streamer. I've watched him for such a long time. He's awesome. If it was like within the Pokemon community, I don't even know who I would like pick in the Pokemon community, because there's a lot of people that are like I'm like acquaintances with or like friends, which I feel like if I were to reach out and be like, hey, do you want to do a collab, they probably would. But like, if someone that probably wouldn't, I mean, I really don't know. I would say overall it would probably be German985. Like he'd be a streamer that I would love to do a stream with, but it would never happen. That's why it's a dream. But I just find him so incredibly funny and witty that I think it'd be a good time.
Yeah, I think my one that would be Vandy.
Yeah.
Not streaming that, but videos with Vandy in that.
Yeah.
It'd be quite entertaining. So like playing a prop hunt in Scarlet Violet.
Oh yes, when you do hide and seek in Scarlet Violet. Oh, it's so fun.
Pebble Cliff as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I watch them videos all the time. It's like be hilarious to do that with old streamers on stream. But having like 4 people on stream that on camera on OBS and that go playing it.
Yeah, Scarlet Violet hide and seek is incredibly fun.
It'll be hilarious. All of us streaming that, but all of us got webcams on each other on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be quite cool to stream. A lot of people.
It'd be an awesome stream.
It'd be brilliant. Like how many rounds? Quite a few rounds. He was watching that. I have all the streams up and that. I was like tabs and that. Watch people hiding that and so forth. It'd be hilarious.
Have you done it before? Have you played hide and seek in Scarlet Violet?
My uncle's in that, and I found the horrible spot in them on the coastal biome in the waterfall.
Yeah.
That's the worst spot to hide it. That's one of the best spots hiding.
I tried it before, and one of the friends that I did it with, they managed to climb a mountain as Varoom, and then just went straight off because Varoom floats.
Yeah.
So they just went off the top of the mountain and just flew and just stood in and was just in midair. And I was like, you can't do that. Like, we can't see you. There's no way of us getting to you.
It was like Pelican Field something with finding that with finding on that. It was a legendary in the middle and it's going that and he flying in the air as a legendary. And no one can see.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, because you could just fly around.
or you get the baby the oldest and that in the coastal. I think it's not the Cannon biome. I think.
The cat, yeah.
Fire crystal, and they get it in the it's like glitch in the crystal, crystal. It's like
In the savannah biome, there's like little little nests,
Yeah.
so you can be an execute and sit in the nests.
Are you excited about streaming right now?
Oh, just everything. Everything. Loading up, talking to people. I mean, obviously finding shinies is very exciting as well. But just the whole thing of streaming, to me, is just like from the very beginning of the interview, you know, I said that it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm doing it. So waking up every day and being like, oh, I've got another stream is very exciting, and the future as well. You know, especially this year, we've got so much going on. There's we got Pokemon Day, which is quite literally like a month from now.
February 27th.
February 27th, we've got Pokemon Day, which is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. So it's going to be a big boy. We've got Pokopia coming out. We've got so many games coming out, which just like reignites and sparks the enjoyment even more.
New Pokemon card sets.
If you can get them. yeah. If you can get them.
If you find them available.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if I walk into a shop and they've got Pokemon cards, I'm going to be like, yeah.
As you see, the repeat ball in the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found them in the shop on Tuesday.
We got Ultra Ball up here, Dive Ball. Yes, yeah. The tins were so good. Yeah. I've never heard of Toy Town before. Oh, the Entertainer, yeah. Yeah.
£15 for that tin.
And it comes with two packs, right?
3 packs.
3 packs, a coin, and like something like that, right? And stickers, yeah.
No coins, it's 3 packs and 2 stickers.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, 3 packs for £15 is pretty much what you'd pay. Plus, you get a little thing for your bookshelf, which you can put there.
Also went to Warstones.
What? Yeah.
I bought a Great Ball there. £12 in the Warstones for a Great Ball.
So it's even cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
It's hard. I saw him in. I was going all the time. That money, and I was like, I can't see. I've got Pokemon cards. Like, no, I don't. No, I don't. It's like, it's hard to find them.
It is. It is.
HMV now, yeah, won't display Pokemon cards anymore.
Yeah, neither will Tesco's.
The Magic cards and that they display them.
Yeah.
But not Pokemon.
Yeah, it's the same with Tesco's. My local Tesco's, you have to go over to like the cigarette counter and ask them, "Hey, have you got any Pokemon cards?" Then they go out back and get like a tray because they won't have them on the shelf anymore.
People pick them up now, pull them out.
Yeah, and you just
Pokemon cards and that to like 1 per person.
I think most stores have started doing that. I know that Smith's has started doing that because when they weren't at first, and one person when a TCG dropped, he would just clean out the shelves, and then everyone else waiting behind them would be because they had no limit. So they were like, yeah, I can't stop you. But I think a lot of places now do have or at least a one product. It's 1 product per person, so you could have 1 ETB, 1 triple blister, 1 of this, 1 of that. So it's better, but with how many people want Pokemon cards nowadays, you're still unlikely to get them.
You know, people like let's say some man that went over to get Waffle saying that and he bought 1, he bought 1. He's got 2.
Yeah.
He's got family members or friends buying them for him, so he's still getting.
Yeah. You just have other people go in and get it. You transfer the money, go in and get it for you as well.
People like kids.
That's where the problem lies. Is that we're denying. Is the scalpers and people that are just in it for money are taking the enjoyment away from kids or even adults who are just there for collecting purposes.
It's annoying. It's like the Pokemon site, Pokemon Center. That's right. Go on there. There's like retail there and that. Go on there. You're in a long ass queue.
2-hour queue just to get in, and there's nothing there.
So empty.
Yeah, it's all sudden.
What can we expect from you next?
Oh, I've got some. I mean, like next 24-hour stream, Nurse Joy cosplay, 24-hour stream, partner celebration. There's gonna be a lot going on that stream. That's gonna be like the next thing. Apart from that, hopefully I should be able to get into some older hunts as well. I want to try and get myself a few Fat DS capture cards as well, to do some playthroughs of some older games and do some shiny hunting. I mean, it's gonna be we're expecting more shiny hunting, more challenges as well. I want to do some randomized Nuzlocks, what I would like to do is do a randomized Nuzlocke and maybe see if anyone, because I can't edit, but I might pay someone to edit that down into a YouTube video. So hopefully in the future we should be seeing some Sated Sazae short form content on other platforms. So that's fingers crossed. I just need to lock in and actually try and do it. But that should by rights be the future.
It'd be quite cool seeing that. Well, say you thought about doing a Professor Oak challenge.
No. Especially not in ZA, because so many hours in that game that I am just trying to rush to finish the forms just so I'm done.
How many hours do you spend in the game already?
The game cartridge on, like, when you press like save game, it says like 585. But with all the donut resetting and all of the like soft resets for Pokemon, it's probably upwards of like 650 to 700 hours. Yeah.
Mine's about, I want to say about 580. Roughly.
Yeah.
Or maybe 560 roughly, give or take.
Yeah.
I checked it a few days ago. 560 hours.
Yeah, I grinded that game.
I've played it since it was released, so I pre-ordered it on Nintendo website. That.
Yeah.
So I got the hat.
Yeah, you got the hat. My hat broke. I have the same one, but my hat broke.
I can't find mine. I've got badges. I've got the badges. So
Oh yeah, you got the badges too.
I've got the badges. I've got the cup and I've got the figures.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you got everything.
I use it for working at.
I mean, yeah, you might as well use it, right?
It snapped. The handle by the part it snapped. Bent.
Oh.
It formed bent. Bent back and put down. I'm not using it.
Is that helpful?
How does it off an umbrella? If it's bent.
Maybe it was a fire umbrella and the rain was too super effective and it broke.
It's annoying. If chat is watching this, what did you want to say to them?
Oh, if chat's watching this. I was trying to think of something funny there for a second. See, that's the thing, is when I try and think of something funny, it just doesn't work. And they'll know this. Thank you for being a part of this journey. It's been amazing. There's been ups and downs within my streaming, but since joining the Pokemon community and having all of you guys be there and support me and enjoy the streams as much as I enjoy doing them for you guys, I can't thank you enough. So, thank you.
Can I find you again?
Where can you on twitch.tv/Sated Sazae.